Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Dr.VKR all about civil engineering. Today we are going to discuss one of the most important topic, and it is the need of the hour for so many people. That is nothing but about the GATE 2026 exam. This video is not only important for the GATE aspirants, but this is going to be useful for every person who is attending or attempting any competitive exam also. So let us dive into the actual topic. Before going to that one, I request everyone to like, share and subscribe our channel Dr. VKR all about civil engineering. So GATE exam 2026, we are going to have one more month. So what are the strategy for these 30 days? What are the things we need to do? What are the things we need to avoid? This is very important. As we have the famous dialogue in one of the movie, what to do, what not to do. It really matters in the GATE exam. What exactly we have to do and what we need to avoid. This plays an important role in the candidate of selecting qualifying in the GATE and non-qualified candidate. So we need to understand exactly how we need to take this 30 days of duration which is there for the GATE exam. Let us go into the actual content. So before that, let us understand these are the dates given by IIT Guwahati. So I have taken this data from the IIT Guwahati official website for the GATE. And we are having the geomatics engineering on February 7, and for coming to the civil engineering, we are having the exam on the Feb 14 morning session and afternoon session. These are the two papers for the civil engineering. So we are having almost 1 month of time, that is more than 30 days. So we need to understand how to utilize this 30 days of time for effective utilization so that we can get the good score in the GATE exam. And please remember, this is not the time for completion of all the subjects. It is very important to understand this one. In this 1 month we can't complete everything, and we can't achieve the top ranks also. It is mainly for the candidates who want to have the reasonable score and the better rank. So if we use the 1 month effectively, then there are more chances of getting the better ranks. Let us go to the detailed one. First, understand the purpose of the last 30 days. It is very important. So what is our purpose for this last 30 days of the time? How we want to use this one? So here we are going to have the last 30 days for not we need to spend and for what we need to spend. The first one is 30 days are not for basically learning new subjects. So it is not at all advisable to start a fresh subject in these 30 days. That is not at all advisable. So next one is completing the syllabus. Most of the times students, as a student, we used to feel that we need to complete the syllabus. Why don't we cover the topics, remaining topics also? No, don't do that one. This is not the time for completing the syllabus and reading heavy theoretical concepts. So in these 30 days, if you are going to spend your time on reading the theory concepts, more of that one, and you need to understand other new topics also, then it is not at all advisable. Then for what I need to use these 30 days, sir? Last 30 days are mainly meant for revision, accuracy improvement, exam temperament building, converting knowledge into marks. So first we need to focus on revision. This 1 month is entirely for revision. Don't start any fresh topic. With proper revision, you can score the better marks also. And accuracy improvement, because most of the time as a student, we used to have that exam fear or some panic mode. In that one, we used to make some silly errors. Because of that one, we may have the negative marking and losing the good score also. So we need to improve our accuracy in solving the problems, in identifying the correct sequence of solution, and in identifying the exact concept to be applied in that particular question. Then we need to have the exam temperament building. This is very important. Always our mindset should be towards the exam pattern only. Don't take this one as another exam. Whatever you have attended in the BTech level, UG level, or even PG level, the theory exams. Don't compare this GATE exam with those exams. You need to have the different mindset for the GATE exam so that you are going to be comfortable in the exam hall. And here the main thing is how well we can convert our knowledge into marks. Even though you have entire concept of a topic, but if you are unable to solve the problem in the exam, that doesn't serve the purpose. So we need to convert the knowledge whatever we have gained during this preparation and for the past few years, we need to convert that one into marks. That means we need to identify the exact procedure, right sequence of steps, and the final solution. Then only we can get the marks. This is very, very important. So once you understand the purpose for this last 30 days, then we need to move on to the next stage. So here strategy matters more than the intelligence. Even though you are very talented and intelligent, but if you don't know how to strategize the preparation, you don't know how to prepare for the exam in these 30 days and how exactly you need to attend the exam, then you may not have the that much score. So first thing is strategy is more important when compared to the intelligence. Next one is we need to set the right goal for this last 30 days. What are our goal? But keep one point in mind, your goal must be realistic and focused. Without having any preparation till now, in the last 30 days, I want to complete some 7 to 8 subject and I want to score at least 70 marks out of 100. That is not realistic. You must always be realistic. What you have done till now, based on that one, you need to set your goal. So if you observe, the proper way of keeping the goals or setting the goals is secure GATE qualification. First thing, first we need to qualify for the exam. Just have that as the goal first. Then with that goal you just start preparing, then you can have the other things to be added in between, and so that you can get the more maximum score also. Improve score from known subject. So here we need to understand how to improve the score whatever the subjects we prepared. Forget about the topics or the subjects which you have left out, not prepared at all. Then don't start now. Whatever you have prepared properly, plan for that only. Have the proper revision and other strategies which we are going to discuss in the next few minutes, and follow those things, and you are going to get your goal. Then reduce the negative marking. Very, very important. As we discussed in the one of our previous videos, where we have discussed the total 65 questions will be there, 31 mark questions, 35 2 marks question. So negative marking will be there. Out of the 65, how many questions we can keep without any negative marking? It's very, very important. As a student, for the first 2 hours we will be very focused in the exam, and we have attempted some 30 to 35 questions, which includes both 1 mark and 2 marks of 50 marks. For example, total 50 marks I have attempted. Now, if those 50 marks are perfect, because we prepared well for those things, and let it be. If you are not sure, if you don't know the answer, don't try to attempt that one, so that you can avoid the negative marking. Here, if you avoid the negative marking, means you are improving your score. That's very, very important. And you need to build the confidence level. Don't be inferior to anyone. Don't compare yourself with others. Just build your confidence at your level and how much you can score. Let it be whatever the score may be. You need to set the goals like this, which are going to be realistic and focused ones. Now, what are the goals we should not set? What type of the things we need to avoid? Finish the entire syllabus. As I discussed, you can't finish the entire syllabus. It is not at all important for us to cover the entire syllabus in the GATE exam. It is about how well you know a topic. Better to avoid entire syllabus. Just focus on where you are scoring maximum. If you are perfect in that one, you will get the score compulsory. Then don't compare with others. As I mentioned, you are not inferior to anyone. Don't look at the topper schedule and other things. Everyone has their own pace of preparation. Myself may take some 30 to 40 days for one subject, others may take 20 days, others may take 60 days. Let it be, no issues. Whatever it is there, don't focus on others, just be to yourself and realistic to yourself. You can assess really yourself, then it is very going to be very much useful to you. So always have your own schedule, don't depend on others. Study everything again from scratch. This should not be done. Don't start the fresh topics. It is going to create so much of stress on you. It's not at all required. So better to avoid any topic which you want to start from the starting scratch. Better to leave that one. Gate rewards smart selection, not syllabus completion. Please understand. As I mentioned, it's not about how much you covered. What you have covered matters a lot. So better focus on quality rather than quantity. Then, so you need to have the 30 days. So divide this one into 10 days phases. First 10 days, next 10 days, next 10 days, 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30. The first 10 days is for the revision and consolidation. This is very, very important. Whatever you have studied so far, just have the clear revision, and we are going to discuss in detail about this one. Then once you are having the confident on the revision, what you have done for these 10 days, then attend as many as PYQs or mock test. You just solve as many as you can, so that you can have the improvement in your accuracy in the result, and your confidence levels are going to be improved also. Then last 10 days, final revision and mental stability. It's very, very important. Before going to the exam, don't be in a stressed mode. Always be calm, relaxed. That gives more chances for you to think in a different way to solve the problem, and it is going to recollect all whatever you have done, either the mock test or PYQ solved, or the mistakes you have done previously. Everything you are going to collect, so that those mistakes will not occur in the actual exam. So let us understand these three phases clearly now. The first one is revision and consolidation. So here the main purpose is to strengthen what you already know. We know something that we prepared for some subject, then we need to strengthen those things only. We are not going for another new topic. So how to strengthen our already known concept? It is revise studied subjects only. We need to focus on the revision for the completed subject, whatever we have studied. Then solve topic wise PYQs. Most of us, what we will do is we will take some random year and we will solve the topics. It's not like that. For a given topic, whatever the all previous PYQs you are having, previous year questions, whatever you are having, solve everything at a time, so that you will have one clarity whether that concept is clear to you or not. If that is not clear, and if you are making any silly mistakes, you understand there itself, okay, these are the things I need to understand, then I need to focus on these mistakes. It improves your chances of scoring more. For example, in some of the questions, they are going to give the statements like the value has been increased by, the value has been increased to. So the same statement by and to are going to be changing. Because of this one, the final value is going to have the variation. You need to understand the question also. Most of the times when we are in the exam mode, we are not going to read the question properly also sometimes. So in that case, these things are going matters a lot. So we need to understand the question, read the question clearly. Then identify the weak subtopics. Here it is not the subject. Whatever you have prepared already, in that one, maybe some topics you may not be that much confident. Just identify those things, work on those topics, so that you are strengthening already what you learn the past few months, so that it will improve your chances of getting more score. And fix formulas and concept gaps. So if you are having any gap in the understanding the concept of already prepared one, try to focus on that one. Where you are lagging, why you are not understanding that particular concept, focus on that one. Just spend some time, then you will have the clarity on that one. And especially formulas, you need to understand how you need to use those formulas. Because if you take, for example, I am saying geotechnical engineering, You are having so many number of formulas, so many are there. In the first weight volume relationships or itself we are having number of formulas, and in the exam they are going to give the problem so that we need to use at least 7 to 10 formulas also in some of the cases. Then you need to understand what are the all formulas you are having, what is the correct sequence of applying those formulas and applying those concepts. Those concept gaps you need to fill here. It's very very important. Once you have done all these things here, then the outcomes are going to be clear understanding and strengths and weakness, reduced conceptual confusion. So this is very very important, understanding our strength and weakness before going to any major exam. Where we are strong, which concept, where we are having some lacking, what is our weakness. If I can focus on that weakness for the next few days, then my strength is going to be doubled and I'm going to get maximum score. That's very very important. Then the conceptual confusion whatever we have so far, that can be reduced further so that it improves your chances of scoring better. Always gate reward smart selection, not syllabus completion. So already we discussed the same topic in the previous slide also. Now once you have this revision and consolidation, the next phase deals with the testing and accuracy building 11 to 20. So it is mainly to convert preparation into marks. Whatever we have prepared, that must be converted to score, then only it will be useful. So what to do? Full length mock test. It's very very important, because you know few subjects you are expert, or you learn so many things about few subjects, then based on that subject knowledge only attempt full mock test. Then you know under what stage, at what stage your subject is, how many marks you are going to get. That helps us to improve further. Because of attending this full length mock test, we can improve question selection, time management, accuracy. Question selection is very very important. Most of the times, even though it is very known topic to us and we prepared that concept very well, but at the exam, in the exam hall, it may not be that much attentive, and somehow you are not going to get that concept clearly. You are unable to understand. Don't stuck there. It's not required. Go to the other question. If you are not clear, clarity is not there about the question, skip it. Just go to another question. And you need to know what are the questions I need to answer. The selection of question is very very important. How that comes? It is mainly from the attempting the full length mock test. It will give the confidence levels in. It builds the confidence levels in you so that you can clear picture of what question we need to answer, what question we need to leave. Second one is time management, very very important. See, 3 hours 180 minutes, you have only 65 questions, and that too we are not preparing everything. Out of 65 you may attempt 50 to 55 questions. That means still you are having the lesser questions, more time. You have plenty of time. You need to manage that time properly. Whenever you are giving this full length mock test, be sincere to yourself. It's very very important. As per the time slot, 3 hours, how many questions you are solving, out of those how many are correct, how you are spending your time, how much time you are spending on each question. If you have these things, then it will improve your chances. And this improves the accuracy of answering also, because number of times you practice, the similar models will come and it will give the accuracy also. So here another important thing is you need to analyze here. Once the mock test is done, we have attempted some 5 to 7 mock test, okay fine. Now after completion of every mock test, you know the answers with you. What you have kept option, what is the correct answer. Just check where the mistakes happen. Just note down those points where we are doing the mistakes frequently. There are so many mistakes. It may be of silly mistake or some calculation error or some concept error, whatever it may be. You just identify how I am doing the mistakes here. So how can I improve from that one? How can I rectify my mistakes? That analysis is very very important. Analyze every mistake. Then you will have the more clear picture where you are going wrong, how to rectify that one, Just implement in the exam, you will get the good score. Then the outcome is better exam temperament, reduced silly mistakes, improved confidence. All these are going to be achieved with the second phase. So once the second phase is completed, then the third one is final revision and mental stability. Its purpose is mainly to stay calm and consistent till the exam date. So once you are confident about the mock test and you know how much you are scoring and you know where you are lacking and you are having the more time for now to improve and to rectify those mistakes. So what to do? Formula revision, mistake notebook revision, light PYQs, mental conditioning. So these things I will discuss in the next slide again. So now formula revision, you need to revise all the formulas you are having, because we are not going for only one subject. Number of subjects are there. Each subject is having number of formulas again for our civil engineering students. So we need to revise all the formulas. Then we need to make our mistakes in a notebook, where I am doing the mistake while doing the calculation, while understanding the question, while interpreting the statements, while taking down the values, where you are going to do mistake. Either because for the mock test you are using the online calculator, whether we are doing the mistakes while using the online calculator, all these things you need to understand. So light PYQs, you can have some PYQs at this stage also, but not that much intense PYQs, number of PYQs. Wherever you are identified that you are doing the mistakes, just focus on those things so that you can rectify those mistakes. And it's very, very important, last one, your mental conditioning. Always stay calm, don't be stressed. The stress and tension which you are having, or the fear of exam, will not serve any purpose to you. It's not at all required. Just stay calm so that your mind can relax and it can work wonders for you. So what are the outcomes here? Calm mind, sharp recall, stable performance. All this we are going to achieve with the phase 3. Now, what are the subjects we need to prioritize? Subject priority is very, very important. Already we have covered these things in our previous videos. Just go back to our channel videos and you are going to have the subject wise weightage for all the subjects related to the GATE exam. So high priority, you must revise all these things: general aptitude, mathematics, environmental engineering, geotechnical engineering, transportation engineering, geometry. Even the geometrics carries 5 to 6 marks, I have given here is because few topics if you prepare, you can score easily 4 marks from the geometrics. That's why I have kept here. And these subjects itself carry 55 to 65 marks on an average. So just understand how much important these few subjects. If you are confident of these subjects, then you can score easily more than 50 marks also. Then once you revise all these things, still time is available, then you can go for the medium priority subject. Condition is if already studied. If you studied these subjects also, already prepared previously, then you can revise this one if time permits. So RCC, transportation, fluid mechanics. So transportation, here it is not transportation, it's already repeated. You can have the steel structures here. Even the weightage is some 2 to 3 marks, but you will get the damn sure question of 3 to 4 concepts only. Then low priority, try to avoid all these things subjects: engineering mechanics, building materials, CPM and concrete technology. Depth of few subjects is better than surface knowledge of many. As someone mentioned, so here master of none, jack of all, that doesn't serve purpose here. You must be master of few subjects, not jack of all. Try to have the clear picture of few subjects, then prepare those things. It will give the good result for you. Then PYQs, previous year questions, the most powerful tool to get the more marks, to make you to reach your goal also. So why PYQs are critical here? Concepts repeat, because if you see the previous GATE questions papers, then the concepts are going to be repeated, but the sentence framing may be different, but It all depends on how you understanding the given statements, but concepts are going to be repeating. Difficult level matches actual exam. So if you solve these things, you understand how difficult in attempting the actual exam. That gives an idea about how your exam is going to be on the day of your exam. Then shows examiners thinking. It's very, very important. Always we need to think from their side. On what basis they are giving the question, what is their thought process, how they are asking to solve us. It's very, very important to understand from their perspective. To on all these things, these PYQs are going to be useful. How to use these PYQs effectively or efficiently? Solve topic wise, not random. As I mentioned previously, always try to have one topic, just complete the revision and start solving all the PYQs of that particular topic, so that you will have a clear picture of the topic and you have solved so many questions. If you have any mistakes or doing any errors, that can be rectified, so that in the exam, whatever the questions they asked from the topic, you can answer well without any mistake or error. Then repeated questions, you understand what are the questions they are repeating. Either it may be of consolidation, especially in the case of the geotechnical engineering, or it may be of the traffic related rotary design or traffic signal from the transportation engineering, or it may be of the hydrograph from the hydrology. So like this, you can understand what are the various questions that have been repeated, or what are the various topics they are repeating frequently, so that those things are going to be coming again in the next exam, so that you can focus more on those topics. Frequently wrong questions. So where you are doing the mistake, that's very, very important. Without doing the mistakes, you can't learn at this stage, because we are not going for the actual exam. These are the trial things for us, mock test or PYQs. So if we know where we are doing the mistake, that's very, very powerful tool for us to rectify our mistakes in the actual exam, which increases the chances of getting the high score. Then always ask this question: why did GATE ask this? Why the GATE examiners have asked this question? What is the motto of them? Why they are asking these things? So how to understand from their perspective, how to solve this one? Everything you need to get when you have this habit of asking the question. Next. So formula and mistake notebook strategy. Already I explained briefly. Now let us understand. So if you take the civil engineering, you are having number of subjects, including the mathematics, everything. For everything you are having the formulas. It is very, very important to have a separate book for only formulas, not the entire derivation, theory, concepts, it notations, nothing, formula. And here, in addition to formula, you are going to have some more content like units. That is also very, very important. So if you observe, it's only formulas, assumptions, units, standard values. All these are important. So if you observe the geotechnical engineering, especially the consolidation topic, where you are going to have the units different to other parameters. So that is very, very important for us. And then assumptions. What are the various assumptions we are having? Based on assumptions also, you may have 1 mark theory question. We might not know, but we will get. And standard values, very, very important to understand the standard values here. For example, if I am having the specific gravity of a material, if they have not given in the problem, then you need to assume. Young's modulus of the steel, if they have not given in the problem, then you need to understand. Then concrete related parameters, or the RCC unit weight, whatever is the unit weight of water. So all these things they may not give, but you need to remember and you have to use those values. So always you need to have the database of all these things in a separate notes. What are the formulas, final formulas, what are the various assumptions in different theories, what are the units for different parameters, what are the standard values that we need to remember. All these things we need to have. Very, very important, this formulas book. So what is the next notebook? Mistake notebook. Very, very important. So here the mistake notebook means where we have done the mistake, wrong answers. then you need to identify. This wrong answer may be because of the confusion in the base concept. Fundamental concept is understanding level is not clear. Because of that, when are you making the mistake, then you need to note down. Either it may be due to the calculation error, because we are using the calculator, and is it due to the calculator, or is it due to the calculation manually, whatever it is, some calculation mistake. Then time pressure mistake, it's another important one. If you are not stay calm in the exam hall, then you feel some tense stress will be there. In that case, the time is also cannot be manageable properly. The time bound pressure is going to be there. Because of these things, you may used to do some mistake. That's why I'm asking you to prepare for the mock test and attend the mock test seriously, so that you will come across all these things and you can rectify these mistakes. So you need to enter all these things. For example, in one subject you are doing the mistake in a given topic, then write down the topic name where you are doing the mistake. Either it is of concept confusion, either it may be of calculation error, or it may be due to time pressure. Just write down. Like that, you are having each and every topic in your prepared subject and where you are doing the mistake. Have this. Try to go through this regularly, so that you will have the points in your mind. Okay, for this question I am making the mistake here. In your exam hall, at the time of actual exam, that point will come into your mind and you will rectify that mistake also. That's very, very important. These are the two books I prefer to have you all for the last 1 month, and even before going to the exam, maybe last 2 or 3 days, just give the glance, not intense reading, just a glance. In the last 10 days, only these notebooks are important for you, not whatever you have prepared. Because formulas means, after seeing the formula, you understand the concept of what to use, what is the value, what are the standards, what is the units, everything you know. And if you go through this one, okay, at what areas we are doing the mistake, how to rectify. These two plays an important role. Next. So what are the mock test strategy? How to attempt the mock test? Is it once in a day, 2 mock tests in a day, or 1 test in a month? Let us discuss. So recommended plan is first 10 days, 1 mock test every day, 5 days. That means 2 tests in a day. For the next 10 days, 1 mock test for every 3 days, so that you are going to have here 3 to 4, here 2, around 5 to 6 mock tests will be there, which will give a clear picture at what stage you are with respect to the GATE 2026 exam. Last 7 days, it's better not to have any mock test. Here if you see 27 days, so first another 3 days after the 20, 21, 22, 23, you may have another mock test also. But last 7 days, try to free from all this mock test and try to focus on your formula book and the mistake notebook. Here analysis of this mock test is important. Already we discussed this, why it gone wrong. Is it mainly due to concept or calculation, or time issue, or panic mode? You need to understand this one, rectify these things, so that you can get the more score. Mock analysis improve the rank, not the mock mark. And one important thing, always don't judge your preparation based on the mark test marks. These marks are not the final output. You can improve better than these mock test result. This is not reflection of your preparation. You have more chance to improve. Just focus on that only. Accuracy and question selection strategy. This is very, very important. So first is, we need to target to attempt 45 to 50 questions out of 65. And in this one, you just select the questions which you are confident. Just neglect the questions which you are not confident. No issues in that. And don't go for the blind guesses. Absolutely not at all recommended. You are having negative score. Please keep that in mind. Not at all any blind guess. Here you are having 3 types. If you are confident, go. If you are confusion, skip. If you are not sure, just leave it. The same we are going to have. The golden rule is, if you are sure about the question, answering everything, you know the concept, you know the formula, you know how to solve, you are very much confident, then attempt that question straight away. If you are confused, having any confusion or doubt, just skip that one. Don't attempt in the first attempt. If you don't have any idea, whatever the topic you have not prepared, just skip immediately. Don't look at this question again. But once you attempted all these perfectly confident questions, then come back to once again for the confusion, where you have confusion. Just try to think, just spend some time, because 180 minutes you are preparing for some 50 to 55 questions max. You have enough time, almost more than 3 minutes. For some of the questions you may not require even less than 1 minute also for theory based one, so that you are having more time for the remaining questions. Then spend some time wisely, then try to see if you can figure it out where the confusion is, how to solve this one. If you are confident, then go for that one. Otherwise, better to skip. Why to invite negative marking here? Skipping is a strategy, not a failure. Just remember this one. Skipping is not always a failure. Here, it is the strategy to avoid the questions which you are not sure, so that you can reduce the negative marking. That's very, very important in GATE exam. Then mental and routine management, very, very important. We need to be very calm, cool, composure. So fixed sleep cycle should be there. Always have the fixed sleep cycle, and better to have some light exercise, so that you will have the physical exercise and your body can be relaxed. Limited mobile usage. Most of the times we used to do this one, usage of the mobile more. So you need to reduce this usage drastically. Don't try to reduce the screen time, so that always you try to think about the GATE exam instead of using the mobile. Just think about the GATE exam, or the questions you are having the problem, or the topics which you are having some little confusion. Just try to think about these things, so that you will get the clear picture for those things also. No late night study marathons. This is not at all suggestible, especially before the main exam. Don't go for the complete night out for this GATE exam. It's not like your theory exam. Okay, so it is the GATE exam. It is going to be different one. Skipping is a strategy, not a stressed brain. Then common mistakes in the last 30 days, what we used to do. Starting new subjects, already we discussed. Changing resources frequently, very, very important. So for any subject, if you are preparing, you will have some source of material. Just stick to that one. Don't keep on changing your source of material. One source you have prepared, then the next 1 week you are going to take another source, and there may be some differences in these two sources, maybe of the notations, or maybe of taking the concept into the actual topic, which are going to be different from different sources. So always try to focus on only one resource. Then comparing with others, never do this one. Don't compare with others. Over attempting marks, as I mentioned, there is a limit. Don't go for every day one mock exam. You will be under a lot of stress. Do one mock exam, give some sufficient time, then analyze the result of that mock exam, write down all the mistakes, learn from those mistakes, rectify those things in the next exam. That improve your chances, but not by attempting the mock exams once in a day. No, never do that. Studying without revision, it's very, very important. Whatever the subjects you have prepared so far, without proper revision, that may not serve the exact purpose. You may not have the maximum benefit from your preparation. It's very, very important to have the proper revision. Consistency beats intensity in the last month. How well you are giving the time for these things, it improves your chances. So one final advice to all the GATE aspirants. This last 30 days are about discipline, not desperation. Just always be disciplined about your preparation strategy. So if you revise smartly, attempt carefully, stay calm. If you follow this strategy sincerely, qualification is absolutely possible. Not only qualification, if you are preparing, if you prepared for already the top scoring subject, high weighted subjects, then your chances of getting the high score is also be there. But you need to be very focused, very calm. You know where you are doing the mistakes, rectify those things. Everything matters a lot. Even a small mistake will cause lot of difference in the gate score. So always avoid those things. You shouldn't need the full syllabus to qualify gate. Please remember, already previously also we mentioned the same thing. You don't need the full syllabus to qualify for the gate exam. Always it is required for you. Just focus on that one only, so that with the limited content you can get the good score also. So this is for today's session. Hope you find this video is going to be useful. So all these are the different strategies you need to follow for the last 1 month. So thank you all. Feel free to reach out anytime. I am giving my mail ID here. So just go through that one. If you have any doubt, you can just mail me. And I wish you all the very best for the GATE 2026 exam. I request everyone to share this video to your friends who are preparing for the GATE exam. So this is for today's session. Hope this video is going to be useful for you. I request everyone to like, share and subscribe our channel Dr. VKR all about civil engineering. We will meet you with another interesting video. Till then, see you guys. Take care.